Today we will take a look at the best iPhone for this year. If you want to find more information, check out links down below. Before we start, make sure you click subscribe button and like this video. 5. iPhone 14. The iPhone 14 is a very good phone, offering improved cameras, a faster A15 Bionic chip and fun action mode for video capture. The iPhone 14 has an upgraded dual-lens camera system that's enhanced by some fancy new software magic called the Photonic Engine. The new iPhone is designed to capture wider, more detailed photos. The iPhone 14 also offers smoother zoom during video capture, which is another great upgrade for those who take lots of active clips. The iPhone 14 is having all-day battery life, including up to 20 hours of video playback. The iPhone 14 is more of the same on the display and performance front, which is to say that it still has a beautiful screen and is still ridiculously fast. The iPhone 14 is more of the same on the display and performance front, which is to say that it still has a beautiful screen and is still ridiculously fast. Playing games on the iPhone 14 is a blast, thanks to a combination of that great screen and a speedy A15 Bionic processor. The iPhone 14 is the first iPhone to completely ditch the physical SIM card in favor of eSIM, which is essentially a virtual token that carries your phone number and carrier information. 4. iPhone 15 Plus. Apple's iPhone 15 Plus offers an affordable balance of longevity, performance, and size. The iPhone 15 Plus, it's the same as iPhone 15. There is one difference: it's larger than iPhone 15, but it's the same feature for feature and spec for spec other than the battery, screen, and size. The 15 Plus is available in a really nice matte black as well as light blue, green, pink, or yellow. The phone's dimensions and weight are practically identical to its predecessor at 6.33 by 3.06 by 0.31 inches and 7.09 ounces. The 15 Plus doesn't have the new action button you get with the Pro models. It carries over the legacy ringer switch, which sits high on the left edge of the phone. Long battery life is one of the top reasons to buy the iPhone 15 Plus. The battery lasted 19 hours and 10 minutes. 3. iPhone 15 Pro Max. Apple's iPhone 15 Pro Max features new materials, upgraded components, terrific cameras, and top performance, making it one of the best smartphones you can buy. There's a new shape and material for the frame. Gone are the severe angles and stainless steel of the 14 Pro Max in favor of slightly rounded edges and titanium. Apple says the titanium is stronger and lighter. The 15 Pro Max weighs 7.81 ounces. The 15 Pro Max is also smaller than its predecessor, at 6.29 by 3.02 by 0.32 inches. The rounded edges and the smaller, lighter hardware genuinely improve the experience of holding and using the phone. Two of the biggest hardware changes: the power screen lock button is in its usual spot on the phone's right edge. The phone's Super Retina XDR display measures 6.7 inches across the diagonal and packs 2796 by 1290 pixels for a density of 460 pixels per inch. The iPhone 15 Pro Max is offered in 256 GB, 512 GB, and 1 TB storage options. 2. iPhone 15 Pro. The iPhone 15 Pro may look a lot like its predecessors. There are plenty of small changes. Apple has dropped the stainless steel frame of the iPhone 14 Pro and replaced it with titanium. The 15 Pro also gains a more rounded shape to the metal frame where it meets the front and rear glass panels, making it smoother to hold and use. The 15 Pro measures in at 5.77 by 2.78 by 0.32 inches and 6.60 ounces. Apple continues to set standards with titanium, which enjoys a pleasing grain and matte finish. The color options for this year includes black titanium, blue titanium, natural titanium, and white titanium. One of the biggest changes to the hardware is the action button, which is where the ringer switch used to be. The button still controls the ringer, but you can change it to open the camera, turn on the flashlight, switch to focus mode, and more. The iPhone 15 Pro's screen is more or less the same as that of the 14 Pros. Apple was, however, able to reduce the bezel surrounding the display by less than 1 mm, which is partially what helps make the iPhone Pro a bit smaller. The Super Retina XDR display measures 6.1 inches with 2556 by 1179 pixels at a density of 460 pixels per inch.
The larger 15 Pro Max has a 6.7-inch screen with 2796 by 1290 pixels but the same 460 pixels per inch density.
1. iPhone 15. The iPhone 15 is the most sensible pick in Apple's lineup. The iPhone 15 is a simple phone with a clean design. The phone measures 5.81 by 2.82 by 0.31 inches and weighs 6.02 ounces, which is 0.03 inches taller and 0.05 ounces lighter. The build quality of the iPhone 15 is excellent. The external parts are assembled tightly. Apple protects the display with its homemade ceramic shield and uses a textured matte glass to cover the battery. The phone is certified with the IP68 rating for protection against dust and water. The majority of devices in this price range carry the same rating, which means they're able to survive a 30-minute bath in up to 18 feet of water.
The build quality of the iPhone 15 is excellent. The external parts are assembled tightly. Apple protects the display with its homemade ceramic shield and uses a textured matte glass to cover the battery. The iPhone 15 Super Retina XDR OLED display measures the same 6.1 inches across the diagonal, but packs in a few more pixels at 2556 by 1179 for a density of 460 pixels per inch. The iPhone 15 gets through a full day with some power to spare.